this is Ingrid Dinter from ingriddinter.com, and I'm here to tell you that I did it. I lost 33 pounds since January. I'm in a size 8. I am so thrilled. I have 8 more pounds to go, and I will be where I always wanted to be in my life with my weight, and it was easy. It was comfortable. It took a while, and that's fine. I chose it that way, but I cannot tell you what I would have done without having EFT at my disposal in order to prepare myself for this journey. Because losing weight is a journey. It's a major decision. And if you are like me and you have to eat out a lot because you travel a lot, you eat at hotels and restaurants and you network and you meet clients and colleagues, you got to be flexible and you have to feel really comfortable with what you're doing in order to stick with it. Okay, so I would really like to offer you a little tapping sequence that hopefully helps you, if you have a problem like that, to just get on the path. Just make that decision, set yourself up, choose what you want to do, and then go for it. Okay, so cool. Tap along with me. Even though I'm sometimes nervous to make decisions in my life. That are long-term, that are challenging, that I tried before and they didn't work, and here I am trying again, but I choose now to do this very differently. Even though I know for sure that after I finish this path, I will look back at this time of decision making. With completely different confidence, completely different self-esteem, and the knowledge that I did it, even though I was scared, and I already love how I'm going to feel, knowing that I mastered the next step of my life. Cool. Take a deep breath. Top of your head. I know for sure that after I'm done and reached my goal, I will look back at this time of decision making. Grateful, overflowing with gratitude and respect. That I did it. I took a leap of faith. And it worked out for me. Even though when I was facing it, I had no idea that I would do it. I had no idea if this time I would be able to finish. But I tried anyway. And now looking back, I can easily see that what I thought was my biggest obstacle, was actually a hidden treasure. Something I needed to know in my life. And it was the last obstacle and not the first. That I needed to overcome. In order to step full force, in order to step full force into the joy of my life, into the joy of my life, and into reaching that goal that was so important to me, and into reaching that goal that was so important to me. Looking back, I remember this moment. I remember this moment. And how impossible it seemed to be. And how impossible it seemed to be. And I'm so grateful. And I'm so grateful that I didn't give up. That I didn't give up. That I didn't quit. That I didn't quit. That I didn't let myself down. That I didn't let myself down. And that instead, I just went for it. I just went for it. In baby steps. In baby steps. In a doable way. In a doable way. In a surprisingly comfortable way. In a surprisingly comfortable way. And the problems that I was facing along that path, could all be figured out. They could all be figured out. They weren't really that big of a problem. Every single one of them got dissolved. Every single one of them got resolved. And it was easier than I thought it would be. And it was easier than what I thought it would be. And what I didn't know then, what I do know today, is that the feeling that I have as a consequence, stayed forever. I never ever gained the weight back. I never ever had that conflict again. It just went poof. I recognized myself for the first time in so many years. And boy, was that nice. Boy, did that feel natural and easy to me. This was so much more fun than I thought it would be. And I'm so grateful that I didn't quit. I did it. A long time ago. And my life changed forever. And boy, am I grateful. That once I had made the decision, the decision stayed. And I didn't quit. Take a breath. So, reaching a goal is not about quitting. Reaching your goal is about making a decision and then making the first step into the right direction. Figure out which direction you have to go. And then take one first leap of faith. Just do it. Just try. Don't try to make a big one first. Make a small one first. And you will see that you will get there. And if you don't quit, you have what it takes to reach your goals. I can't wait to hear your feedback. Please leave feedback down below. Go to my website if you hear this on YouTube and go to ingriddinter.com and download that free e-course that I have there for you. I would love for you to have 7 days of EFT that can help you. And please let me know how you're doing, what else you need from me. This is Ingrid from ingriddinter.com and I can't wait to connect with you.